Greetings. Welcome to the news channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have some shootings for talk about. Double dropout rocks Dumfries party in Manchester. Alleged gangster gunned down in police confrontation in Clarendon. 2 dropout, 2 injured in Sunday morning bar shooting in Manchester. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So people, will start off in the parish of Manchester, where 2 dropout, 2 injured early this morning bar shooting. So we'll get into the police report. The Manchester police are now processing a crime scene in the Finegrass community in Chudley in the parish, where 2 men were taken out and 2 others injured early this morning. One of the deceased has so far been identified as Tenet Hutchinson, otherwise known as deportee, a tractor operator. The police say shortly after the explosion were heard, the bodies of the 2 men were discovered on the step of a bar close to the Chudley Main Road about 9 a.m. According to an eyewitness, the explosion were thought to be a gun salute. However, the bodies on the ground soon confirmed otherwise. Person reported seeing a lone gunman exit the shop and escape in a waiting motor car. A relative of the deceased said crime in Jamaica is now a serious cause for concern. The police need a revamp in crime fighting. They should have set up a perimeter by Homewood Gate in the direction where the gunmen fled. If they had something there, they probably could have caught them, the relative said. Preliminary investigation reportedly indicate that this morning dropouts could have been a reprisal for last week dropout of Anthony Williams in the area. Now people, interestingly, the relative of the deceased said crime in Jamaica is now a serious cause for concern. No, it's a serious cause for concern for the last 20 years. But it's only when it come knock on these people's door, them realize how dangerous and serious crime in a Jamaica is. So people will move on, this time in Clarendon, where a gangster was gunned down yesterday in a police confrontation. So we'll get into the report. The Clarendon police are reporting that a 20-year-old gangster who was shot and taken out and an illegal firearm and ammunition seized in an alleged confrontation with lawmen along Post Office Road in Denby yesterday morning. The deceased has been identified as Orlando Davis, also known as OJ of Comfort District in the parish. His 22-year-old alleged accomplice was also shot and injured, and it reported face off, the police said. According to the police, an intelligence-based operation led them to a shop where both men were, and a challenge ensued. When the shooting subsided, the men were seen suffering from gunshot wounds. They were taken to the hospital where Davis was pronounced dropout and the other man admitted. Now people, in St. James, double dropout rocks Dumfries party. So we'll get into the police report. The St. James police are investigating a double dropout that occurred when gunmen shot up a party in Dumfries in the parish early this morning. The identities of the deceased men are presently unknown. The incident reportedly occurred about 3 a.m. when gunmen opened fire on patrons at the party. The 2 men were subsequently found suffering from gunshot wounds, were taken to the hospital where they were pronounced dropout on arrival. More details are expected. Please leave your comments down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.